The definition of insanity is doing something over and over again and expecting a different result. Write that down. There will be a quiz later. Amy Charron makes full use of this definition. She continually tries the same exact technique, the same con, and she gets exactly the same results every single time. A good, a good case in point is her most recent adventure at a local restaurant in Houston. She goes into the restaurant and she's going to the restroom, and she insists that her bodyguard, boyfriend, latest squeeze, whatever, Johnny White, does not follow her to the restroom because she wants her privacy. And, on the way to the restroom, she claims that she was attacked, pushed against the wall, assaulted in all manner, in all fashion. However, she exhibits bruises that have traces of yellow in them, which shows the age. And she makes several videos talking about this so-called attack. Now, I have seen evidence, and I won't give where the evidence comes from, but I have seen evidence of someone who's checked up on the restaurant, contacted the management, and the management says no such act of violence occurred within their establishment. He said there's nothing on the surveillance tapes, nor the notes that they apparently they make notes of things that happened there. None of this happened. All right. Amy's explanation is that after the attack occurred, the Houston Police Department came and destroyed the surveillance tapes in order to make her look like she's wrong or she's a liar. Now, I'm going to address this video to the followers of Amy Charron. Okay, I'm going to address this directly to you, and I'm going to hurt your feelings. And when I'm through with this, you're going to hate my guts. Okay. If you're smart, you'll listen, and if you're not smart, which most of you really aren't, to be honest with you, because you're following Amy Charron, you'll continue to follow her, and you'll buy into her conspiracy theories. But I'm going to lay some truthful facts out to you. I am Wilbur Witt. I am Bill the Butcher with the Tea Party Tribune, Amber Good Times, Conservative Tribune, papers in London, papers in France, Germany, Russia, things like that. I am an op-ed journalist, political journalist. I've written several books and thousands of articles. Okay. I come from a well-established family that has real estate ventures, banks, multiple houses, fancy cars, yachts, airplanes, all these wonderful things. Okay. I have no need of anything that Amy has. Okay. Her problem with me was that she contends that somehow I formed a vast conspiracy to trick her into bringing her items in a truck to my town here where I live, and I tricked her into storing them in one of my storage sheds, and that part of my conspiracy was that I stole these items and I sold them. Okay. I am not going to enlighten you on all of the intricacies of that. I'm just going to touch the highlights because my viewers here have heard them so many times before. And unlike Amy, I'm not going to parrot and repeat and act like a fool. I am going to simply tell you that I never touched nor saw the items until they were put on the curb. That's the truth. Okay. Amy has made a career, beginning with the loss of her daughter Markel, and possibly before, of being, she calls it now, a targeted survivor. According to Amy, the entire police department, the governor, Ken Paxton, the attorney general, social services, the district attorney's office, and all the king's horses and all the king's men have banded together to bring her down because she is a sole survivor and the only hope of the common people of the state of Texas, which she calls the good old boy system. Okay. This is the act of a mad woman. I can't put it any plainer than that. This is the act of a crazy person. Amy has Munchausen by proxy. Her so-called perfect daughter was perfect, except Amy kept her in the emergency room all the time. The family finally got fed up with Amy doing this, and the last time she put the daughter in the emergency room, for some reason, now according to Amy, the police showed up and pushed her down and beat her up and all this kind of stuff and took the girl and hit her. Now what really happened is the grandmother picked the child up and took it home for its own protection, where she remains to this day. Those are facts. That's what really happened. Okay? And the child remains there to this day, and she's in perfect health. She's growing up. She's going to good schools. She vacations very well, and she knows very little about Amy Charron. Okay. Amy has accused, her pattern is to get a host, get someone who will put up with her and whoever she's with at the time. Okay. When it goes sour, then she leaves, and the story is always the same. They stole hundreds of thousands of dollars of valuable items, and they're going to jail because, yes, she's smart. She's very smart. Oh, you don't know how smart she is. Well, none of her cases have gone anywhere except the last two gentlemen who, when her and Johnny White seized upon an elderly couple, and two young men went in and threw them out of the house, and they did get arrested. Now their cases have been continued. I'm in Texas. I know the deal. They may take a fall on this. It's possible. You don't go in and run people out of a house without the procedure of law. I'm going to give them that. But if you will notice the offhanded way the police handled it, you're going to see how serious they don't take Amy. And these young men are represented by counsel. They're not going to take as hard a fall as they would have taken. Okay. Her latest episode in the restaurant is the usual Amy Charron dodge. This is the usual thing that she does. Okay. She says she can't leave a paper trail, but she's always in the emergency room for various illnesses. Now this is an effort. This is an effort to supply her with the pills that she needs to keep her going. When she was with me, she was asking for a certain type of marijuana that she said kept her calm. She discussed this on one of her private messages, which got shown to the public, where she wanted pharmaceutical marijuana. This is a matter of fact. She says she doesn't drink, but she drank here in this house. She says she wasn't married to the guy that she was here with. And yet, right here on this YouTube channel, she says we are, in fact, common law married. She says that her car was stolen by the police. She says that her house was illegally foreclosed on. Okay? She claims that I stole all of her late father, Mark Charron's, unpublished works, and that I'm going to publish these works under my name and steal them. That couldn't be farther from the truth. While I admire Mr. Charron's works and everything, his style is nowhere near mine. Nowhere near it. And there's a deal among songwriters. I won't steal somebody's ideas. I won't do it. Look at my stuff. I wrote "Fuck You, Texas." Okay, I wrote that, and I've made a lot of money off of it. Do you really think that I'm stealing Mama or Billy and Sue? You really think I'm doing that? Because if you really believe that, have I got a bridge for you, and it's on sale. Okay. I wrote country comedy because I could not sell a serious song in Nashville. I tried, and I just couldn't do it. But I can sell country comedy, and I did, and I do to this day. She says that she can't leave a paper trail because she's worried about the assassins and the conspiracies and the good old boys. She doesn't have a driver's license. She doesn't have a driver's license because she is a former mental patient. And the state of Texas does not issue driver's license or license to carry guns or allow purchase of guns to people who have been verified as crazy. This is a fact. Okay? This is a fact. These are the things that you have to weigh. Now, everybody likes a good conspiracy theory. We all like that. You know, what made the towers fall? Who shot all the kids at Sandy Hook? Obama is a lizard man, all this kind of stuff. This is what Amy is. She is a big conspiracy theory. Only difference between her and Alex Jones is she works for chump change. I think today she was cyberbegging, and somebody, just to see if the cyberbeg was hooked up, gave her $1. And immediately she was trying to hitchhike a ride to the same bar that she set up before where she was so-called attacked with $1. Now, hey, I drink cheap, folks. Okay, I drink cheap, but I really don't know how many of these I can buy with $1. I'll be honest with you. Now, these are facts. These are facts. So why do we worry about what she's doing? She's obviously a loser. She's a lube, you know, because one of Amy's techniques is preying on elderly or infirm people. She preyed on a woman in Michigan who, like me, she left a bunch of stuff in this woman's house or shed and then claimed the woman robbed her. Her latest victims were the lady where the young men had to run her out of the house, literally, okay? Then she was with some guy named Gino. I don't know whatever happened to him. She may be still in the picture with him. She may not. I know that for some reason, instead of in restaurants or right now or in an enclosure, one of her videos was made in a woodshed where she said, "I'm not going to show my face because I don't want to show my face because they're after me," and all that. But she showed her leg. Now, this is another thing. Let's talk about her weight. Yeah, I'm going to go there, okay? According to Amy, she is a fantastically beautiful woman, that men just cannot peel themselves off of, and they're startled by her astounding beauty, okay? Unfortunately, she took the camera or the phone and she pointed it down trying to show the bruises on her legs. Her legs, okay? Her legs. That's what she really looks like. And I'm telling you right now, unless she caught AIDS or cancer, she is not the size that she's trying to say that she is, because I've seen the real Amy Charron. Right here in this house, I have seen the real Amy Charron. Okay? And she is not a spring chicken. Okay? She has a weight problem. She has a complexion problem. She has all kinds of problems with her appearance. She's over 50 years old and she looks every month of it. That's a fact. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings. I'm sorry if that hurts you. Hey, I'm not the prettiest guy in the world either, okay? I'm not the prettiest guy in the world either, but I'm not doing little tricks. And she's always saying, photoshopping. Photoshopping. Well, see, look, I can Photoshop. Look at that. Look at that. I look 20 years younger, don't I? Just like Amy. Now, I know this video is going to upset a lot of you, and you're going to say ugly things about me. But I want you to look at all of her schemes and plans. She's on very famous radio shows, and that's why the authorities are after her. She's a whistleblower. She's a whistleblower. She blew the whistle, and that's why they're after her and everything. She was on a famous radio show. That's how many subscribers? 4. Then she poked fun at me, and these videos like this don't get many, like this one, they don't get many views. And I ain't gonna lie to you, they don't get many views. I'm putting them up as a member of the group that I'm a member of right now, just making the videos. I have over 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Okay, millions of views, millions. A lot of music, some of Jackie's stuff is still there, millions of views. I have one Facebook page called Peckerwood Press. Didn't think much of it. Then I put it up as a joke. You know, Peckerwood Press. Got a picture of Peckerwood on it. I think 550 some odd subscribers now. I'm starting to push it because it's beginning to get some traction. Amy says, the Facebook is conspiring against me. Facebook is every time I put something up, they cut me off. Somebody has hacked my phone. They're all after me and everything. Really? Really? Okay. I've been put in Facebook jail a couple times, and I basically did it on purpose, you know. I put up some goofy stuff and everything, but I'm still here. She's lost everything. Oh my God, Jesus. I was at the epitome of success. I was a very famous makeup artist. I dealt with movie stars, and I had this going and that. I lived in the best neighborhood, and my daughter was the prettiest girl in the neighborhood, and all this, and I lost everything, and I never got it back. Well, later, I did. I did. Right now, I don't own a damn thing, and I've explained 100 times why I don't. I don't own anything, and I did that on purpose. That's a paid-for beer. This is a paid-for iPhone. This is a paid-for house I'm living in, and I'm not going to show you everything in this house again to show you what all's here. I live a very comfortable life, and I drive a Mercedes-Benz. And in 2011, I lost my ass, hat, and all my cattle. I've got an airplane ticket right now that's just there, just because. So if I decide to fly to Salt Lake to see my grandkids or go up there and visit, which I might do pretty soon, all I got to do is drive down that old airport down there in Austin, get on the airplane. They'll give me one of these right here. I'll fly up there to Salt Lake and hobnob with the family. Or Marietta, California, or Shreveport, Louisiana. Or maybe drive down the coast and just hang out in Galveston. And I'll be taking more than $1 with me, okay? As simple as that. Everything Amy is telling you is a lie. Everything she tells you is a lie. Remember, like I said in the very first, insanity is when you do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result.
Get your phone out of my face!